What's good, guys? CK Gaming 105 here with another NBA 2K18 game. Rockets, Spurs. Let's get to it.
Assess the center position right now
All
in
right,
the NBA.
2K,
I'm
show
not
me how you're
talking
going to
about
cheat me out of
elite
this win.
centers and their place in the game.
Well, the center position has changed, Kevin. You don't have a lot of back-to-the-basket centers anymore. More of the big guys are stepping out and are more like stretch fours than traditional big guys. What you have in the center position now typically are rebounders and rim protectors. Not many dominant scorers on the low block.
Here's the starting group for Houston. Chris Paul and Gordon are the backcourt pair. Anderson is down low with Capella. And it's Ariza in at the 3 slot. Now here's Leonard. And he got the whistle, so he'll have a 3-point play opportunity.
And he's got the athleticism.
I guess the better question is 2K going to let me make this free throw?
Inside, Leonard never afraid to get in and mix it up down low.
And Kawhi Leonard, the only player other than
Actually, let me
Michael
make a
Jordan
92% free throw.
to be an all-star starter. Greg win the defensive
I remember
player
last
of the
game I
year
couldn't make
and
anything
win a Finals MVP award.
free throw.
Kevin, I think it's fair to say that's some lofty company to be in. You're worried with the retirement of Tim Duncan. Would the Spurs go through a lull? And they found another two-way superstar to kind of build their team around, much in the same in terms of mannerisms as a Tim Duncan.
Now Aldridge. Trevor Ariza missing from long range. Shot clock at 5. Here's Leonard. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Leonard's got 5 now.
Oh, it's not easy trying to guard Leonard inside. I can tell you that, guys. I mean, he's so good at using his body to get shots up over the defense.
Now here's Ariza. 17 points in his last outing. He dishes it to Anderson. Bangs home the trifecta. Anderson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Not a whole lot a defense can do. You know, Anderson is amazing at knocking down contested shots.
Aldridge against Anderson. That one falls.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Boy, it's a thing of beauty watching him attack.
I know this is on All-Star because I've never changed it.
On that layup.
Now here's Paul.
Either 2K's just being nice to me.
Game against the Clippers
Oh, nope,
in
there it
Los
is.
Angeles.
It was never.
No, because if they were being nice to me, Eric Gordon wouldn't have made that free throw. I know that for a fact.
Everybody in the mix.
From 10 feet out,
I'm
Parker's shot is
actually
off.
pretty sure it don't
Rockets have gone
okay.
2 for 4
Whatever.
from the field so far today. Now we'll go to David Aldridge, who spoke with Mike D'Antoni. David.
Well, Kevin, I asked him what the strategy was offensively, and he said, look, we want to avoid having to take so many outside shots. They want to exploit what he described as a mismatch inside. He said, we have the talent down low to make things very difficult on those guys, and we're going to use it. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
And Capella sends it back.
And every season, Capella has improved as a shot blocker. Timing,
You know Chris
awareness,
Paul's gonna shoot that.
recognition. He's really good.
Oh,
And he
get
makes
the
them
fuck
shots.
out of here.
Parker with the steal. Leonard attacking. And it's Parker in the
Yeah.
corner.
That's break my ass, huh?
From deep. Another miss by Parker. Houston in the lead. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him
He
two chances
was
at the free throw
isn't
line.
even in the shooting motion 2K.
Free throw attempts of the game.
Whatever.
As a group, 80% on the season. One of their best
Accidentally had the
attributes.
time
Guys,
out
that says
button.
a lot about the poise of this team. I mean, they've been
Okay,
so
come on.
cool and consistent at the stripe this year. I mean, that's impressive.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Gasol. Bertans
Hey,
comes in
come on,
for Kawhi
2K.
Leonard.
Yep, help the AI like you always do.
And it's Mills in for Tony Parker.
And Chris Paul, very much one of the best and most talented point guards in the league. A really poised floor leader who always
That's
is
not
talking
what I wanted.
an excellent leader, too.
Now here's Green.
Just go ahead.
11 points.
Oh, wow. 2K actually let you miss, huh?
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Mills passes to Aldridge. Back to Mills.
For fuck's sake.
Pass to Bertans.
Why is Kyle Anderson?
Outside Aldridge. To stop the run, he lays it in. Aldridge.
Why is he? What am I missing? He's 6 foot fucking 9. Oh, okay.
He's got his second basket of the night.
I mean, maybe there's a reason they put him there. I don't know.
From three-point land here in the first quarter. There's the pick, Nene, the screen.
Yeah, he got stuck on there.
And Chris Paul hits from deep.
You know, the defense has to be conscious of his playmaking, so a lot of times that gives Chris Paul plenty of room to get off the three-point shot.
Now here's Mills. He's coming off a 13-point game against Atlanta. He feeds it to Anderson. Back to Mills. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Ginobili. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Ginobili's got his first 2 points of the night.
Boy, Ginobili's so good at getting into the paint. Love watching how he does that. He's unpredictable, creative, but he finds a way to get the job done.
Now here's Tucker. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him.
Don't give him that, 2K. Don't give him that. You guys were thinking about it.
Just terrific.
You guys know you were thinking about it. You guys are dirty, man.
Extension on the block. Superb timing as well to swat that one away.
Here's Mills.
Pressing the wrong, but
He averages a bit over 9 points a game. The dish to Aldridge. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line.
come on,
for 2.
And you know, the length and height of Aldridge make him a tough matchup. He's a hard guy to go against. A strong forward that has an impressive mid-range stroke.
That one drops. He ties it up.
no.
Paul kicks to Green. And Green slams it.
Whatever.
Tell you what, Kevin, there aren't many players who would have even seen that pass. But when we're talking about Chris Paul, he's got unique vision, unlike most anybody else.
Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Rockets
Whatever.
lead by 2. Live from the AT&T Center in San Antonio.
Why
You're
did it?
watching 2K Sports.
When you skip it, 2K, it should cut the audio off.
That unselfish offensive
attack and find the open teammate.
There's a lot to be said for knowing, Greg, who you are and what your game plan is, and there may be no other team that gets that better than the San Antonio Spurs.
And Kevin, it helps to have that core of Manu and Tony there as the foundation and coaches on the floor for each new wave of players that have come through this Spurs organization.
I love how these guys just can't even jump a foot.
In the second quarter. And a moment here.
So is Chris Paul just allowed to make everything then?
He had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for him.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. Paul out there with Green.
Guarantee you that's not going to happen again.
There's Nene.
There's no way I'm pulling that off twice.
In at the 5, roaming the paint. Pau Gasol
Told you.
in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And a change for the Rockets.
2K. Fuck you.
He's checked in
Fuck
for
you.
Tarek Black. And you ask any Houston fan who the greatest player in the history of their franchise is, and they all say Hakeem Olajuwon. Clark, you played against Olajuwon. Just how great a player was he? And what does he mean to this Rockets franchise today?
Boy, he was special. A first ballot Hall of Famer, brought the only titles in franchise history to the Rockets, and could do everything you want from a big guy. Graceful, strong, a presence defensively and on the glass, unselfish. They called him Hakeem the Dream for good reason. That dude was a dream to play with and a nightmare for opponents.
Nene setting the pick for Green. Good work defensively by Gasol.
Well, at best, the defense was average. I mean, he must make sure to finish these layups. Got to make those.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Bertans kicks to Mills. Shot clock at 6. Outside for Gasol.
Come on, Gasol.
Offensive rebound.
Oh my God, Patty Mills actually got it.
And here's Mills.
keep
Anderson, a
pressing
screen on
the
net.
wrong button.
Mills dishes to Anderson. Off to a good start.
Keep pressing the wrong button.
They keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Paul kicks to Green. Paul outside. Kicks it out to Gordon. Nene, the screen. Off the screen. No good on that one. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
And really, man, they played their
I don't know if Forbes can shoot.
a couple opportunities down the stretch, and that was the difference.
Yeah, you know what, Greg? Much love to him because the energy was there, but the execution
What the hell am I doing?
just a little short.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Spurs, Greg.
Really, 2K? You didn't want to take me out of that animation?
He said, our method is usually tough love. I don't think coddling works. And beating them to death mentally doesn't work either.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Understand what makes them tick.
You're in the NBA and you can't dunk, man. I
Kevin,
tell you.
And the military background of Popovich.
I fucking tell you.
In this way of thinking, David, it's why the Spurs have been so successful for so many years. Both teams deciding to change it up. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Clark, if you were coaching a team, you had one
know that's
shot
what
to
they
win a
want.
game on the line. Which player in the league would you want to take that shot?
I like a lot of guys for last shot circumstance.
Did-
LeBron James is always on my list. Kyrie Irving is at the top of my list. Damian Lillard is a killer. Isaiah Thomas, the little big man, is phenomenal.
Oh, 2K! Fuck you!
Kyrie Irving.
Oh my God, and he still caught it.
Rejected by Gasol.
And really, Gasol does an incredible job getting his hand up in the air, which results in a ton of rejection.
Now here's Murray.
This dude is too big for Chris Paul. Come on. Come on.
Got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And the wide open
I knew
shot
they-
from Paul.
I knew that's where that was
Lays it
at.
From three-point range. Paul's got it all tied up now for Houston. There's 53 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Murray. His last outing, he had 8 points. Pass to Leonard. Back to Murray. The shot comes out.
What the fuck was that?
Here's the break. Here's Gordon. And Gasol sends it back. And
This is the shit that I'm talking about, dog. This is the shit that I'm fucking talking about right here. You're gonna sit there and tell me Gasol blocked the ball out of his hand and Clint Capella was just able to grab it immediately?
that'll be a shooting foul. Great defense.
Fuck you, 2K.
But he got more than just the ball that time. Free throws coming up right now. And some changes here for the Spurs. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Gasol. Ginobili comes in for Davis Bertans. And Parker subbed in for DeJounte Murray. And that one's good. Parker.
And the defense making its presence felt.
I hate
but
playing
Parker
this game,
just
dude.
Too creative when he gets down low.
Ginobili against Gordon. Ariza sends a screen for Gordon. Ariza kicks to Paul. Baseline try.
Oh.
So the clock runs out with the score tied going into halftime. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
thanks, Kevin. Kawhi, you have grown so much.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
We so hope you enjoyed our first half. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. This is the halftime report. A pretty close game for the Spurs throughout the first quarter. They saw their lead grow to a high water mark of 5 in the period. The second quarter was a tight battle, but they were the slightly better team. Not by very much, however. Kenny, what was your take on San Antonio?
Well, I thought that turning point was when the bench came in. Those guys really hustled, and they gave the team some energy, and then they started to score baskets. That was a bonus.
Shaq, how'd you think the Rockets were playing?
Well, they spent a lot of time away from the basket offensively. They need to get in the paint, Ernie. Whether it's running the offense through the low post or on dribble drives, pick and rolls, get into the paint.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
I am still so pissed off. Clint Capella should have not gotten that, but whatever, 2K. If I win this game, I swear I'm never playing this again. This is unfucking believable.
Spurs shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the court right now for the Spurs, the defensive tandem of Green and Leonard outside. Aldridge is at the 4 with Gasol at the 5. And it's Parker in at the 1 spot.
You know, one of the great strengths of Coach D'Antoni, to me, Kevin, is he really gives his players a lot of confidence. And his philosophy really clicks with players. They're comfortable playing for him. They know their responsibilities, and they play hard for D'Antoni.
They get it again. Capella.
Why did I know Clint Capella was going to get that?
And he picks up 2.
Love how Capella stays alert on the offensive board, creating second chance opportunities thanks to that activity.
Parker's shot is off. And what you said about
Oh my God, 2K.
And ask, what can they do instead
You're
of
fucking...
And you know, he's had a lot of success last season.
This fucking hidden layup meter is such a fucking joke.
Feeds it to Aldridge. Out to Parker. Spurs passing it around.
Come on, Kawhi, please make it. Of course 2K is not going to give that to me.
5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Gordon kicks to Paul. Back to Gordon. Anderson.
Look at that. He just dribbled the ball right through me. Didn't come out of his hand.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. Gordon's got 7 points in the game.
Dude, you oh my God, dude. I am done.
Release pretty much from anywhere on the floor.
Aldridge
I am so done with 2K. I can't put up with this bullshit. And this is exactly why I don't fucking play this game anymore.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Paul passes to Gordon. Capella with a screen on Green. Gordon goes in, loses his man off the screen, and lays it up and in. Gordon's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. All against Parker. Gasol, a screen on Paul.
Yeah, they've slowed down that animation.
Parker against Paul. Got a piece of it. And taken away by
Chris Paul, he stripped it from me, 2K? Are you fucking kidding me?
Change here. Forbes checked in. Houston also making some changes. Tarek Black, he's checked in for Clint Capella. PJ Tucker.
Why do I even bother? Why do I even bother fucking picking this piece of shit up and even putting it in my game? Why do I even bother, dude?
And it's DeJounte Murray in for Tony Parker. Gordon kicks to Green. And it's good off the back of the rim.
Oh my God, dude.
See them starting to really work the ball inside.
Murray dishes to Aldridge. Here's the screen. Back to Murray. From deep. Good, and Aldridge gets the assist. Murray's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Well, what a smart pass that time by Aldridge.
And what makes it worse is that James Harden isn't even on the bench. Like that's what makes it worse. He hasn't even been in the game.
Outside, Green. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Tucker. Oh, good on the 3. Spurs trail by 3. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Aldridge down low. Working on Black. Aldridge's shot is good. Aldridge has got 4 points this quarter.
Well, I tell you what, they've got to be fuming. I mean, they were way too late in contesting that layup.
Gordon a screen. Black the pass to Gordon. Anderson with the block. They retain possession.
Oh my God! Can we not get rebounds?
They've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Aldridge with it, working on Black. The shot from the low post is good. That's 12 points for LaMarcus Aldridge.
And now this game is becoming a showcase for all.
The anger in my voice should honestly tell you like how frustrated I am with this game. Like, no lie.
Getting out of his way.
Yep.
Nice teamwork to set up the big play and make the space for the J. Guys, what a back and forth game this has been.
And that's already resulted in 7 lead changes.
Aldridge with a screen on Gordon.
Look.
With it. He's against.
And you're stopping me from going around.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. And that one falls for LaMarcus Aldridge. The Rockets making a switch here. He's off on the second.
85% 2K, 85% on a missed free throw. Are you kidding me? Are we expected to hit green releases on free throws?
A chance now to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team just moments ago.
Stay aggressive. You need about 8 or 9 of those. Just let them fly.
Feeling maybe some of his guys are being too careful on shot selection, I think, guys. How do you interpret Greg Popovich maybe trying to loosen them up just a bit?
I mean, you know, the intelligence and the experience he brings to the game, he sees things just so clearly. Sometimes it's really just a simple adjustment.
All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. Fourth quarter should be good. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. Green is out there with Paul. Then there's Nene. Then it's P.J. Tucker. And it's Black in at the 4 slot. Here's Aldridge. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the
Man, it must be really difficult to make a layup after you get fouled. Either that or I'm just not holding it long enough.
Your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup. So I'd agree with you there, Greg.
Just kill me, please.
San Antonio. The Rockets also changing it up. Ryan Anderson. He's checked in for charge.
Marcus Aldridge is 9 times out of 10. He's exhausted.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich talk.
Will you just start the game?
He said,
Couldn't even see.
Can't hold back. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I want you full speed, guys.
All right.
Passes to Tucker. Gordon a screen. And Tucker kicks to Paul. Shoots over Mills. The shot by Paul, no good. And San Antonio shooting.
Just play some defense for just a few minutes so we can get LaMarcus Aldridge rest.
Here, the Spurs decide to talk it over.
This is it.
One of the benefits of this part of the game is getting on the same page.
I have reached my boiling point with this game.
Having the chance to hydrate with Gatorade. Replenish your energy for the late game push. Laverne, he's checked in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Houston. Mills with it. He kicks to Laverne. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Mills can't hit. Houston's gone 5 of 10
Gasol
from
just jumped up in
downtown
the air.
tonight. 50%.
Didn't even try to make an attempt.
Anderson the screen. There's the screen. Paul for 3. Rebounded by the Spurs.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
Shots good by Mills.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Gordon a screen. Tucker dishes to Paul. Over Mills. Paul can't get that one to fall.
Well, you see the struggles he's having getting anything to go.
Yeah, I'm sure he's frustrated, Greg, because nothing is falling right now. But he's going to keep chipping away at it, and that's the attitude. Stay with it.
Here's Gasol. Out left to the wing.
Come on. Thank you.
Shot's good on the assist by Ginobili. Mills has got the lead up to 5 now for San Antonio. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's Paul. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Yeah, but this league can just disappear just as quickly as you get it.
Yeah, he's a guy
It can disappear just as quickly as you get it.
you're aware of at all times.
Now here's Mills.
No.
Defended by Paul. Now Mills. From deep. But they get it back. They kick it out to Green. Dishes it to Mills. Second chance.
No! Oh, okay.
Mills has got
Not what I wanted, but okay. I'll take it.
1:37 left in the fourth quarter. Now here's Gordon.
No.
Ball outside.
Oh. No. Don't reach.
Shoots over Mills. No good off of the
And out of rhythm offensively, but he continues to work at it.
Yeah, you know what? I think eventually.
Add fuel to the fire. Thank you.
Because he is off right
Thank
now,
you. 2K always tries to cheat for you guys, and I'm so sick of it. So sick of it.
105.
Last 2K game, just I'm done.
Screen by
I'm just
Capella.
done.
Ball up top, covered by Mills. And Gasol sends it back. And here's Gordon from outside. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gordon. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for San Antonio. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Manu Ginobili. They're in good position here to ride it out.
Certainly, if they just play smart, this game's over.
Didn't even get to use Kawhi as much as I wanted to, man.
Green kicks
So
to Leonard.
sad.
Back to Green.
Just all the bull that I just have to deal with.
Pass to Gasol.
You can barely do Euros because the ball always gets stolen from you.
San Antonio. And here's Mills from the
Screw
arc.
it.
And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. Now a timeout called by Houston. They're trailing by 9.
Okay.
There's 21 seconds.
Let him.
left to play
Just
the
let him.
fourth quarter.
Let him call the timeout. It's not. It doesn't matter. They're just gonna wind up fouling me anyway.
Trying to finish the best they can.
Well, Greg, this one's
No
clearly
more
over.
after this.
It's done.
I am done.
They can find some momentum to carry into the next game.
Had it with 2K.
There's 21 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Jackson from long range. Here's San Antonio. Right now they're on a 9-0 run. So against the whistle, contact on the way up and 2 shots.
On a
coming
Euro
up.
step, but all right. That works too.
Over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that'll push the lead to double
For
digits.
fuck's
That
sake.
should be enough to get the job done, even though he didn't get all of them.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They're behind by 10. 11 seconds left in the game. What do you think, guys?
And this is what happens when you dig yourself a hole. It's hard to climb out of.
Well, to me, they look emotionally spent.
There's Green with the three. That's good, and it's Jackson with the
Typical
assist
2K.
that time.
Whatever.
Nice to see how
I'm done.
easy he takes over games, makes
And
it
let the clock run out.
elementary. I mean, that's why they feed him the rock so much.
And so